Hey everybody, this is Jim at SP500chart.com. It's a little bit after 1 o'clock on Sunday afternoon, July 19th, 2020. We're going to take a look at the chart for the week ending July 17th. After I remind you, the website and the video are for educational purposes only. Nothing stated at the site or in the video is intended to be used as investment advice. I control lines on charts, but you have to draw your own conclusions from your own research and make investment decisions that are suitable for your personal financial situation. And I am still, after what is it now, 10 years almost, I'm still not a licensed financial professional. I got no plans on ever becoming one, but I am a guy who draws lines on charts. So let's take a look. First thing I want to say before we get started, the week of July 27th, I'm going to have some fairly extensive travel, and I'm going to do something I've never done before. And so let me just explain it to you real quick. I'm going to take that week off, and that doesn't mean you won't hear from me. That doesn't mean I won't do a video, but it means I'm not going to feel pressured to do one. I'm going to have I'm probably going to put 3,000 or 4,000 miles on my car that week. It's gonna be a difficult week as I travel all over the state of Florida in my business. So, the week of the 27th, you may not hear from me. Well, you might, but I'm not going to feel the pressure of that because the other pressures on me are going to be significant enough. Okay. Anyway, let's look at what happened last week. The first thing is we finished actually right at the same levels that we were at in the beginning or the second week of June, with the S&P closing this week in the low 3,200s. That's about 1,000 points higher than the low when everybody was freaking out over COVID-19. People are still freaking out over it, but the markets seem to not be. All right? In other words, what do they say about markets? What spooks the markets? The unknown. Let me put it this way. Something that is mildly unknown, that is mildly negative, that is unknown, will probably spook the markets more than a sure thing that's 10 times worse. So, once the markets absorb the idea of something bad's going on, they kind of acclimate to that and keep doing what they do. This week we also got up over where I thought we might hit some gap resistance. We are over that. Yay. And we pointed out the possibility of this being an inverted head and shoulders pattern, or this being a cup and handle. And now we're looking at this entire last week as a potential cup and handle, with that being sort of the neckline of that pattern, and we measure that. And if we get up over this line that is currently around 3240, then we can look for the markets to put on about maybe a little bit less than 150 more points. And remember, this triangle here tells us to be looking for something around 3360. So you look at 3350, 3360. I think we're going to go up. That's what the chart says. Now, that doesn't mean that's absolutely what will happen, but that's what the chart seems to indicate. We also drew this trend line on the chart, drawn under the bottom of the inverted head and the bottom of the inverted right shoulder of this, call it cup and handle or inverted head and shoulders pattern. If this wasn't over here, I would absolutely say that's an inverted head and shoulders continuation pattern. This dip over here adds a little bit of uncertainty to that, the validity of that call. So now what's going to happen? Well, that line, look how on Thursday and Friday we sort of bounced along that line. So it would certainly Well, let's put it this way. By Monday, that is tomorrow, by the end of the day on Monday, we either will have broken underneath this line and we'll find some support somewhere, or we will have broken over this line and we will be on our way to the 3340s, probably in fairly quick order. So the week was good. We had that scare. We had that rough day on Monday where we gapped up, got over that neckline, and then just came tumbling down. But then on Tuesday, we thought this might be a bear flag. But remember, it's nothing until you break under this line, and, well, it was nothing. We didn't break under that line. In fact, we gapped up over this one, and then for the rest of the week, traded pretty much in the same fairly narrow range between 3,200 and about 3,240. So watch this line. That's going to be an important one to look at. And if we get over that, then we'll be looking for the high 3340s. But just as a reminder, we already have from this triangle a target of about 3360. So I don't think the 3340s is well, I mean, it's contained within that target. So I think we're in pretty good shape. What's this line right here? Well, that is the extended neckline, I hope. Yeah, from that big inverted head and shoulders back here. We sort of got over that line and back tested it last week. And then we have the smaller neckline right here, and we're also above that. One thing I'm going to do real quick here, if I can find the handle on this thing. I'm going to extend this forward a bit. So there you have it. There is your week in review for the week ending July 17th, 2020. Thanks for taking time out of your weekend to watch it. And I know it was kind of short and sweet, but I think that sums it up. Thanks again for watching. And as always, thanks for your very kind support. And remember, week after next, I might do videos or I might not. So basically, I'm taking the week off. I probably will, but if I just want to give you a fair warning that it's going to be a rough and tumble week for me. So anyway, hey, thanks for watching. Take care. Oh, by the way, need to say this. Everybody will get an extra free week at the end of their subscription, so don't worry about that. Take care now. Bye-bye.